Hello there, humans. I'm Delcecil Bruno, a blind storyteller for introspective readers, and this is my monthly update for everything that has to do with my writing. Happy end of NaNoWriMo. Yes, I had to watch my previous update to continue with the whatever happened after that. So, to get it out of the way, the query that I sent to a literary agent, that was the fastest rejection I've ever received in my entire life. I, I received the rejection just the day after I uploaded that video update thing. Okay, whatever, moving on. I don't mind, it's part of the process, and I don't really talk much about rejections. It's something that happens to all of us, but I prefer not to talk about it. But just so you know, there was nothing, I didn't update you because there was nothing to update. But then, NaNoWriMo. The plan was 12 video scripts, right? Well, by day 3, I decided, look, I know that I'm not gonna please the algorithms just with one fancy video per month and a writing update that maybe not everyone is gonna click on, so because no one really cares about writing updates. I just do it for those who do. So it's just, my brain was in my usual push yourself a little forward mode, and I decided I'm going to script 4 more. I'm gonna do 16 scripts, and I'm gonna do 2 fancy videos per month. And the thing is, I will have to repeat this video script experiment for one of the Camp NaNoWriMo projects. So I will use the July Camp Nano to script the remaining 8 videos for the rest of the year. So 2 per month from January to August. It was crazy. It sounds like a wild decision. I'm going to make a very well-spoken video detailing this better than just me chatting about it here after winning NaNoWriMo for the first time in my life. Yes, I hit the 50,000 word count goal like an hour before recording this. I was not going to pre-record this if I didn't hit the word. I don't do that kind of shit. No, I had to wait until I actually did it and then record. This is why the video is not uploaded like in the morning, and my newsletter is going to come later this evening. I know it's like not good for algorithms, but I don't give a shit. I want to do this real time. So I won the challenge, and turns out that I have 16 very well produced video scripts. Like, I'm very satisfied with how they came out, but of course there were some scripts that were a piece of shit. I have depression, so there was a day when I woke up after a nightmare. Please get used to this. Dal has nightmares. It's a problem. I don't know how to fight it. I don't have any treatments to fight it, so my only therapeutic solution is writing, and it's what I do. But of course, whatever comes the day that I have a nightmare is shit. And I was like, okay, does my audience actually care to watch a video about this? And that was one of the questions that kept me deciding on, should I write another script? Should I write another backup? Should I do this? Should I do that? Because dang it, there were some scripts that were just ugh. And I don't want my channel to be a place for drama, especially unnecessary drama. Everybody knows I have depression. Everybody knows I have bad days because I'm open about mental health. I am an advocate. So I don't need to make an entire video about that. Then I decided, okay, I'm gonna edit that script and I'm gonna roast myself breaking down that shitty script to see if that can help other creators not make that kind of mistakes and they produce something better than the crap I originally produced. And I did it. I did all the corrections, and then I realized it's still something I don't think my audience in particular needs, at least not for now. So I discarded it completely. I didn't delete it. It's still there. Maybe I show it on Ko-fi, Patreon, and the people who know me and support me, and people who would know, like, yeah, she really had a bad day, that kind of stuff. So it's like an extra material thing that I might keep for that kind of purpose, but I wouldn't put it public on YouTube, like, watch me in my worst depressive. No. No, let's keep it professional. There was another day. So that really, really shitty bad day of scripting was November 11th, because I was tracking every day. I was writing a new script until November 16th. I remember which day was what. So, well, at least the first half of the month. The second half was wild. But on November 23rd, I think, I had another nightmare. It was pretty disgusting. It caused me a lot of anxiety, and I didn't even know what was a trigger for that, but later during the day, I scripted a video that's called How to Write Nightmares, which I think it's more interesting because no one is giving you writing advice on dreams and nightmares properly. Everybody tells you, don't write dream sequences. And I'm like, I'm tired of this bullshit. I'm going to defend this topic. And I did a video script about in defense of dreams. And of course, when I had another nightmare on November 23rd, I was like, okay, here's the counterpart. I'm gonna write how to properly write nightmares in fiction. And so you have an idea more or less how this process was. It was crazy. By the end of the month, I didn't know if I was gonna make it, because I had like 4,000-ish words to fill. And I was done with my actual purpose at the 41K mark. So I was just filling in the blank, filling in the gap of extra words. And I personally don't like doing that because I feel it's like meaningless. And it's like just to prove myself on social media. And I don't really need that. But then I thought, okay, I'm going to do it not for myself because I don't need it. But I am this disabled writer. I'm an inspiration, blah, blah, blah. And I really just wanted to win NaNoWriMo for once and say, hey, I won doing this thing. And so I did find more ideas, even a piece of flash fiction that I submitted to a critique group flash fiction competition for 1 week. So I did a lot more than I expected, and the last days of the month were a struggle between my depressive self-sabotage and hormonal imbalances. And yes, you can finish this, you can write 2 or 3 little pieces, and you can finish this, you can do this. Why not try doing it? And I'm happy to say, temporarily, I defeated that monster in my mind. And I managed to keep the discipline that I was cultivating for the entire month. And I did it. So I'm sharing all this blah 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 with you because I said I was not going to edit. I was going to do this casual chatty thingy. I'm just sharing that with you in case that you're going through similar things. I know that a lot of creative people deal with mental health, or NaNoWriMo seems to be like super overwhelming. I'm sharing because I know what it is. And I realized that it's possible to do it, but one of the things that I learned the most was that I had to pace myself. I didn't write every single day. There were days when I had really high word counts, which to me was like a great backup, because if I wanted to take a day off, or 2 days off, because, for example, mom has a birthday in November, so I wanted to spend time with my mom. I could, because I was ahead of the target imposed by the website. Such things, but I had to pace myself, because I knew that with my hormones being the bitches that they are, and my mental health being like so unreliable, I'm still in recovery. So I knew all this, and I said, okay, I can do this, because it's not sci-fi, which is very demanding. It is non-fiction, it's for YouTube. I'm scripting and I'm speaking mostly from accumulated knowledge and my own perspective. So it shouldn't be so hard to draft and edit and polish something worth of a video. So I did it, and I knew that I could do more than whatever I managed to do with sci-fi, which it's a lot slower. And I'm not going to ever try an NaNoWriMo challenge by writing a piece of fiction, because I know that I'm going to take forever and it's going to be counterproductive. So I used this to play to my strengths, and that's why I'm sharing it with you. Be a rebel, do what you have to do, pace yourself, and know that it's not impossible, but you have to find your own rhythm to be able to do such things. Because it's meant to be a challenge and it's not easy. So I won for the first time in my life because I played to my strengths. and somehow, miraculously, managed to keep my own mental monsters at bay. So that's the update. I'm really, really happy and thrilled to say that I'm going to be editing videos, 16 videos, 16 from January to August of 2022. I hope that I can bring you the quality of YouTube channel that I wanted to present all this time, and I could somehow, but not the way I wanted. I'm a perfectionist, and I'm happy to say that I will be challenging myself now to learn video editing skills throughout next month. So you will not see me, I will not be uploading in December, except for like the final update of the year perhaps. But if I manage to upload something, I don't know, I cannot promise anything. I'm just developing this new method for my channel. I hope sincerely that you will like it. And thank you so much for being so patient with me and for clicking on this kind of casual chatty videos. Thank you so much. Sincerely, I wish you all the best for the end of the year holidays, and I'll see you in 2022 with the best disposition ever, with depression and all. Sincerely, I mean it. Let's make the next year the best year so far on this channel. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you in my next video.